Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Tr.Phu from IMH Language School.
And this is Tr.Khant from Next Up English. And today we're going to discuss some interesting words for you.
They are descriptive adjectives. They are very useful in our everyday conversations. And today we'll be sharing and discussing these words and also show how to use them in our everyday context. Yeah. All right, so would you like to start?
Sure. My very first word for today would be meticulous, and it means being very careful and giving attention to every little detail. So if I have to say, my mom is a meticulous person because she is really organized and she knows exactly where things are at home. Even when I can find them, she can find it. She can find anything.
You know, why all of our moms are like that?
I think that's their superpower. So, yeah, I'm clearly not meticulous like her. So, what about you? Would you call yourself a meticulous person?
I think I try to be meticulous most of the time, especially when it comes to my work and video editing. I have to pay very detailed attention to every single thing. Yeah.
Sure, of course. So, what about you? What's your first word for today?
First word would be ambiguous. Ambiguous. If someone or something is ambiguous, it has more than one meaning. It could be interpreted in, like different meanings, several meaning, and it could be intentional as well.
So, what kind of things can be ambiguous?
That's a good question. Ending of some movies could be ambiguous. Sometimes words said by maybe our friends or manager, maybe these things could also be quite ambiguous.
So, I can say that one of my last crush told me things that can be ambiguous. They have different meanings. Although I think she was giving me mixed signal, but I think she liked me.
No, you're just being delusional.
Okay.
Okay, moving on. What's your next word?
So my next word would be vivid. It can be used to describe a very clear and very detailed image in our mind. Speaking of, last night I had a vivid dream. I still can remember every little detail in it. In that dream, I was writing a prison paper because I was being transferred to another prison. And suddenly I took another for a plane and started crashing in front of us. So the plane crashed landed on the highway in front of us. And the people was flying in the plane. And my
An eternity later.
vehicle, so all prisoners in my friend, they ran across what to do. And then I realized, there's
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine, and you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
yeah, dream ended like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
My next word would be resilient. Is it a familiar term to you?
Yeah, it's quite familiar to me. What does that mean?
If someone is resilient, they are able to be happy again or get back on their feet again, even though they have faced maybe very bad or difficult or unfortunate situations.
So I can say that I'm quite a resilient person.
I think we all are, considering we are living in Myanmar. So I think everyone is quite resilient.
That's a valid point, right?
What is your last word?
Okay, it seems like a threat,
I mean, last word of the day. Okay.
So my last word for today is dynamic.
Does it mean like having a lot of idea and very enthusiastic about something?
Yeah, that's true. But it also has another meaning, and it means continuously changing and developing situations. Yeah, we can use it to describe those situations.
How do you adapt dynamic changes in your daily life?
I don't worry a lot, and usually I go with the flow. You can say I'm a happy-go-lucky person. So what about you? How do you deal with those situations?
That's very simple. I dance with a problem. All right, my last word of the day would be charismatic. A charismatic person is full of charisma.
So what is charisma?
Oh, people with full of charisma, they attract, inspire, and influence people with their maybe intelligence or with their personal qualities. By the way, do you know anyone who is charismatic?
Sure, there's one guy, every day I see him whenever I look into the mirror.